All right, you guys, I'm going to show you how you can run a report on yourself. And later on, we'll learn how to run it on your downline, but it's pretty much the same. We just want you guys to run a report on yourself today so you can see how close you are to rank advancing. So I've logged into my daughter's account and I'm going to show you how to run a report on yourself. So you can go from those front numbers, but they're going to change month to month. What I would do is run a downline report, and then it's going to show you. You will click this little cute little ball pie chart here, and you're going to use the drop down menu. Now, I'm going to click over here to the pay plan index, where you can find this under company files under the pay plan folder. But I'm going to click over here really quick so you can see. So in order to hit senior rep, you need $300 in volume for the month. So what that means is $300 in personal sales or personal purchases, customer sales. It doesn't matter if it's at a discount. It needs to be at $300 that month. So all of those things will count towards the 300 for the month. That starts over every single month. Lifetime personal volume does not start over every single month. It actually accumulates from the day that you start. So starting from your personal starter kit, that's lifetime personal volume, which is why these grow to so big, okay? And then first level volume. This is not total group volume. This is not your volume mixed in. This is the girls or boys that you have personally sponsored. The reps you've personally sponsored need to be at 1,200 in volume for the month as well. And then a total group volume. So group volume is all of your reps, not just your personal sponsored reps, but anybody up to level 10 plus your group volume. That's going to count, and it needs to be at 2,000 to hit senior rep. So now, taking that into consideration, we are going to go back to the report that you can run, and we are first going to look up at lifetime personal volume. So you're going to select a report. Personal volume history is checking your lifetime personal volume. You're going to click on that. And right here, it's going to give you anything that's ever counted towards volume as like a running total. So here is where you are going to see the volume, and you're going to go off the qualifying QV, not the CV. So my daughters have 348 personal volume since the day that they started. Now, this is the one that doesn't start over. It'll just keep accumulating. So in order for them to hit senior rep, they need to be at 3,000 since the day they started. So obviously they are not there yet. Okay. Next, we are going to look at first level volume. Your first level volume needs to be at 1,200, and this all needs to happen in the same month, right? This one starts over every single month. This one starts over every single month, and so does this. Group volume does not, or lifetime personal volume does not. So first level volume, this in the month that you are rank advancing, your first levels need to add up all of their sales and personal purchases and everything. All of their volume needs to add up to 1,200. So then we go back over here and we run a report. This one's going to be a little bit harder to see just because I didn't want to use anybody else's personal information. So here it is. When you run a personal volume by level, this is you checking on each level of your team. 0 is obviously going to be you, and it's going to say how much you've sold that month. And then it'll have a running total. Right here, as you get a team, obviously you can't rank advance to senior rep if you don't have a team. This will say level 1, and it will say the total personal volume that your reps have done, the total volume they have done. And then over here, it'll say a cumulative, and it will keep adding level 2 and then keep adding, okay? So you need to just look right here when it says level 1, what their volume is at, and it needs to be at 1,200. Don't look over here because that's yours added to it. It's going to be right here for 1,200 is what you need. And then in order to get group volume, you're going to come to this running total because that's going to add in your volume plus your first level, second level, however many levels you are deep. That's going to be total group volume. And that's going to be calculated right here. So you need 1,200 for first level volume, and then total group volume, which means your sales for the month, personal purchases, plus every single person in your downline, whether you signed them up or you did not sign them up, needs to hit 2,000 for the month. It's pretty much double. Do you see that? It's double what junior rep is. So I'm going to also upload a let's see, a document so that you guys can see and you can print it off, and it actually has things you can write on and fill out to see where you're at and where you need to be. Super, super helpful. And make sure and post any questions you have about figuring out your numbers on the pay plan. And yeah, hopefully you guys found this helpful. And like I said, really, really send all your questions so that we can help you.